Hello guys, it's Alice again. So welcome to another video. It's very windy, I don't really know what to do with myself, but I am going to show you, as you can tell from the title, my new car. So I've recently purchased this car. She's called Bella. I'm going to put all the info down below. It's very cold out here, it's very windy, so I'm going to show you the outside super quick and then we'll go inside and go from there. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you love Bella as much as I do. She's a great car. I've had her for about a week and a half now and I love her so much. So let's get started. So yeah, it's a black 5-door Ford Fiesta. It's the car I've always wanted. So to me, this is my dream car. I don't want a Ferrari or anything, I want this. So I'm very happy. I got 2 keys with it, and it's one of those like snazzy keys that pops up. So you press this doodah and it pops out. It's got 3 buttons: open, close and boot. So I'll do a bit of a pan. She's very beautiful. All my friends say that she's got cat eyeliner, like winged eyes. I feel like she's quite a sassy car. But yeah, this is Bella. 5 doors, like I said. Let's go in the boot whilst I remember. So in the boot, it's very roomy, just like in my old car. I've got like essentials, I guess. I've got a blanket, a sponge, some ice scrapey stuff and de-icer, a jump lead because my old car was super old, so she needed jump leads quite a lot, another blanket and a brolly, and then obviously the spare tyre is under here. Never actually checked if it's there, I'm just going to trust the garage. Yeah, and then you can put the 2 seats down and obviously take the parcel shelf off. And there it is. Oh my god, it still smells like new car as well, which is so good. Nice. I love having 5-door cars. This is my 2nd car now, so definitely needed a 5-door. So yeah, this is just the thing. These back windows have windy things, and then I like that it has pockets on the seat because last time they didn't have pockets. Not that I plan on putting anything in there, but you know, my dad's been sat in the back. Look, he's spun that round and then a pocket over there, and obviously that side is exactly the same. I like that these are really weird. They're kind of weird to get used to compared to my old car, but they look quite snazzy. So yeah, then headrests, again this one's up because someone's been sat in it. And yeah, 3 seats. I don't really know what else to say about the back, to be honest. It's got a rear light, all that jazz. There we go. And now the best bit is the driver's seat. So I am gonna sit in here in a second, but this is just kind of the overview. So I really like the dashboard because it's quite big and it feels really safe. And then on my door I've got the wing mirror controls, the window controls, and obviously just the open button like the other one, and then slots for junk, which I haven't actually filled yet. It will take some time. Okay, so I'm now sat in the car. It feels so much different to my other car. Obviously it's a different make and it's a whole lot newer, but I like how kind of chunky and safe it feels. I keep saying it feels like I'm driving a tank compared to Sally. And it feels like every Ford car really, because when I first ever passed my driving test I drove a Ford, so it's like going back to that. So I'll just spin you round. This is what I see. It's got a lot of buttons and it looks very swanky. I actually love it. Like, my friends, when they've been getting in this car, say that they feel like they should take their shoes off, and I'm like, same. But yeah, so this is my steering wheel. I really like that it has these, so I can like turn the music up, turn the music down, skip the station or the song, and then this one changes it to like different modes. So if I want a CD player on or the aux or whatever. And then up here is my speedometer. I'm going to turn the engine on just to show you. Obviously the key thing is here, and it is an automatic, so in every automatic you have to put your foot on the brake to start it. And I have locked my steering wheel, so I have to twist the steering wheel as I turn the car keys. There we go. So the engine has started, the steering wheel is unlocked. Let's turn that down. And then this is what the dashboard looks like. So I'm currently parked, obviously, so I'm in park. And then it says reverse, neutral, drive and sport. I know, check me out. I've got pretty much a full tank of petrol, which is great. And then obviously this is the speedometer. This is my petrol tank. Oh, maybe I don't have a full tank. It's 3/4 of the way, that'll do. And then this is the rev counter. That's pretty much that. And then obviously the gear stick is what controls which letter is lit up. Then over this side we have my fan. So this is just a vent that you can close and spin and stuff if you want it open or whatever. And then down here are my headlights. So this is a dial to control the height of the lights, so which angle they point at. This is on like soft lights and then normal lights. That just changes that. And then this is like all my dashboard lights, so I can turn the brightness down of all these things that are lit up. What else? So this is the windscreen wipers. So you press it and it sprays out some water, and then up turns them on, down turns them off, and this changes the speed. And then on this side, this one is my indicator. So obviously you push it up and turns that one on, push it down and it turns that one on. I don't know what this press button does. I don't think I want to press it. I feel like that's going to be my fog lights. I've not pressed that before. But yeah, that's that. My horn is here. I'm not going to beep it because I don't know if there's anyone around. And then on this side is my radio. So now the engine's on, you can see that I'm on Hallam FM preset 1, which is this button here, and then the time. And if I change it, it changes to whichever preset I've got in there. I've only got 1, 2, 5 and 6 tune. Number 5 is Links FM because I live in Lincoln half of the time, and number 6 is Radio 1. So yeah, that's that. I don't actually know what this does. Let's press this button. Info. No radio text available. Okay, that was helpful. This is the eject button for the CD player. Still not tested the CD player. I don't think it's a very common thing to use anymore. And then the skip buttons, much like I have on my wheel. This is the volume, on and off as well. And then underneath there's a lock button. I really like that I've got a lock button. If you watch my old car tour, you'll know that I had to like elbow the door slot things. Whereas this, you just press that and it locks all the doors. And as well, when you pull to open the door, it unlocks it automatically for you. Whereas because in Sally, because she was old, you had to like pull the thing up to get back out. So that's pretty much it. You can see what the buttons say here. I've got an aux cable, which is really good, and it's down here. So I've got my little stretchy aux wire that was from Amazon, my cigarette lighter, which I plug my sat nav in, and I also have a USB slot, which was very, very cool. And then down here is obviously the gear stick / automatic stick. So I'm in park, reverse is there, neutral, drive, sport. And then this is the aircon, so I can turn it up and down, and then this dial shows me what temperature it's on. And then this is how fast it goes. So I turn it this way and it gets faster, and you can hear it obviously. So then we have all the dials. This is to blow my feet, my face, my windows, super duper power windows to circulate the air in my car. And then this is my front windscreen and my back windscreen. That's pretty much that. Yeah, and then these have got like shutters on them, so if you like the passengers sat next to me here and they don't want this on, they can switch it that way. These also move up and down, side to side, so you can point it. Same with that one. These have their own window shutter, and then the door handle as well, and then also there's a speaker here. The sound system on this car is so cool, like it feels amazing. And you can also change the menu settings, so if you like go into menu, you can change how much bass the car uses, how much volume, like it's just really cool. And then next to me I obviously have my handbrake. I have 3 cup holders. How cool is this? My cup holder in my old car was only back here, so when I was driving it was really hard to reach, but I'm so glad I've got 2 here and then 1 in the back, so obviously the back seat people can grab that. But I guess that's pretty much it. Up here is the light control thing, obviously the mirror, that's me, and then on the, what are these called? Sun visors. I have another mirror. I really like the shape of the wing mirrors. They're kind of pointy, and then the end is kind of zoomed in. Not that I ever look at that because it sends me a bit fuzzy-eyed. But yeah, I like the mirrors, and obviously these things down here control the angle of the mirror. I think that's pretty much it. It's a really, really nice car. I'm so glad it has an aux cable with it, because when I drive to and from university, I plug my phone in, and then my phone fits perfectly in either here or here. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I don't know what else to show you. Here's the back. It's a very, very, very nice car. I feel very, very happy to have her in my life. I've just got home, so I thought I'd show you what happens. So I've took my keys out, but the radio is still on, and when I open my door, it turns off. Look at that magicalness. I'm so easily amused, it's actually insane. And also, just in case I didn't know where to put my feet, there's a light, look, where my feet are. So yeah, that's the brake and that's the accelerator. So yeah, this is my car. Like I said, she's called Bella. I'll leave all like the technical details about her down below. Off the top of my head, she's a Ford Fiesta, black, 5-door, automatic, 1.6 litre engine. I think that's all is like the general thing. I'm still with my same car insurance. The price was a little bit weird because obviously paid for a bit of Sally and then paid for Bella, so the price is actually pretty decent for my age. I am about to be 23, so the price wasn't terrible. It's not too much more than Sally was. The tax per year is 140. That's the only thing that bothered me. Was it 130? It's around that price, and I did want a lower tax car, but 140 is pretty much exactly the same as my old car, so I've already kind of accounted for that yearly anyway. I think that's about it. Yeah, I very happy. Saved up a lot of money, and a lot of time, effort and hard work has gone into purchasing this car. I did buy it all by myself. I haven't had any help from my parents or anyone like that, but yeah, I ended up getting this car a lot sooner than I thought, so it's super exciting, a little bit surreal still, but I'm very happy, very grateful, and I will treasure her for many years to come. So yeah, let me know if you've got any more questions in the comments. On my last video I had quite a few people asking me why I had an automatic car, and the basic reason is I passed in manual. I drove my parents' manual Ford car for 1.5 years and absolutely hated it from the get-go. I absolutely despise that car, just because of the clutch control and stuff. So my first car was an automatic. I had her for 3 years, and then I've obviously just bought this car, so I've kind of upgraded and stuck to automatic. Don't slate automatics, it's personal preference. I know it's not kind of a common thing in England, but that's just the car I like, and I'm very happy with my decision. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, I think that's it from me, and I'll see you soon for another video. Bye.